Welcome back to African Airguns. Today, going to be having a look at Epic 1. It's a multi-caliber, precision, powerful PCP rifle from the Czech Republic. Let's take a look at the promo video from Epic Airguns. Alright guys, now that I've seen that killer promo video, that video was actually put out by Epic Airguns 2 years ago. Since then, they've made a number of design changes and improvements to the Epic 1. Let's take a look at those.
The Epic 1 airgun comes in two models, a classic air tube model as well as a carbon fiber bottle model. Alright, so here we can see that there have been drastic changes made to the actual overall design or the look of the Epic 1. On top is the original from 2 years ago, and then the one below is the new updated version. Really like the new look, and the look on the bottle version is absolutely awesome. Very nice lines. One thing about the new stock on the Epic 1 is that it is adjustable so that you can extend the stock back or forward. It's going to make for a much more comfortable rifle to shoot, especially for some bigger shooters. And they do have a bag rider for the new version of the Epic 1. Another big change has been to the suppressor system of the Epic 1, and the new Epic 1, instead of being a monocore like in the original version, instead now has baffles. So I think it's actually going to be a more efficient design. Overall, very nice feature of the new Epic 1.
Alright guys, now that we've seen the design changes and improvements that I've made, let's take a look at some of the features of the Epic 1.
Let's talk barrels. Barrel length of 420mm and 550mm come with a very efficient internal suppressor. Barrels that are 700mm come with just an end cap with a half UNF thread. According to the caliber of air rifle that you purchase, you have a choice of either a CZUB or Lothar Walther polygonal rifling for your barrels. Both barrel types are non-choked with a twist rate of 17.7 for all calibers 177, 22 and 25. With the Epic 1, you can increase the barrel tension without disassembling the rifle. You can torque it down to 14 Newton meters or 10.33, but to reduce the barrel tension, you have to disassemble the whole entire barrel unit, and then you retighten it to a lower sort of tension, not lower than 8 Newton meters or 5.9 foot-pounds. The Epic 1 comes with a simple tactical stock design, or you can get a walnut or laminate stock. The cheek piece is held in place by two locking screws. Just loosen and then you can adjust its position. The butt pad can be moved backwards or returned to its original position if required. Again, just loosen the two screws and you can adjust the position of the butt pad, moving it forward or backward. After setting the position, be sure to tighten the screws. And I also really do like the design of the bag rider. It's very nice. Alright, loading the magazine. Simple process. Remove the cover. It's held in place by magnets. Then dial the drum anti-clockwise, load a peloton, then go ahead and fill all the empty slots. Put the cover back on, load your rifle, and you're good to go. Alright, let's talk about the regulator on the Epic 1. It's a second generation regulator. They've made some changes to the housing. Also, it comes with a special key or tool that you can use for increasing the rate or decreasing the regulator pressure. Overall, very nice design for the Epic 1. The regulator is designed to work in a safe range of 50 to 190 bar, but I have seen the manufacturer say that you can actually go up to 200 bar if you want to push some serious power. When you want to reduce the reg pressure, simply make a quarter turn, fire a couple of shots, and then see where the reg pressure is sitting at. And if you want to lower it some more, then do another quarter turn and fire another 3 shots, and then see where you're at from there. But to increase the reg pressure, all you do is simply insert the tool, dial it clockwise, and you can see the gauge on the plenum. You can see how much the pressure is increasing by just following that gauge. When you remove the air tank, you get easy access to the balance valve. To get it out, you have to empty the air tank with the bleed screw, then unscrew the locking screw from the bottom, slide and push the valve out. To make adjustments on the balance valve, to increase the power, you insert a 3mm Allen key in the back of the valve, and you go counterclockwise. This will increase the velocity of the slug that you're shooting, but it will also use up more air. Then you can also, if you want more air, shots, you can simply insert the Allen key in the back of the valve, go clockwise, reduce the amount that the valve opens. Again, you're going to lose velocity, but you'll increase your shot count. They do recommend that you don't open more than 3mm for the valve opening. If you exceed that, it can damage the valve. So it's something to be aware of, and they would say that if you do this, it will void the warranty. Hammer spring adjustment is made easy by using the external hammer spring adjuster located at the back of the rifle. For higher reg pressures, simply increase the hammer strike, and for lower reg pressures, simply decrease the hammer strike. Great for fine-tuning your rifle. The trigger can be individually adjusted in terms of trigger blade height and lateral tilt, force weight for sensitivity, length of first phase, and drop. Care must be taken when configuring the trigger. Incorrect settings may lead to an accidental firing. The rifle is in a safe position when the safety lever is pushed away from the trigger, and then it is in the fire position when the safety lever is pushed towards the trigger. Barrel kits are available for different calibers, so you get 177, 22, and 25 cal. Barrels are available in lengths of 300mm, 550mm, and 700mm. You can choose barrels from 2 manufacturers, one from CZUB as well as from Lothar Walther.
Alright guys, so there you have all the features for the Epic One. While this rifle comes loaded, really like the fact that it's multi-caliber. In actual fact, there's actually going to be more than 3 calibers. Epic Airguns are working on a 30 cal, and from what I hear, it can put out 240 joules of energy, and that's a huge amount of power for a 30 cal. Overall, very impressed with those features. Let's take a look at some of the accessories that are available from Epic Airguns.
Epic Airguns offers a wide range of accessories. Different caliber magazines, so if you want to switch caliber, magazine holders, muzzle brakes, the Epic suppressor, as well as a monopod, plus adapter, and an adjustable bag rider. There's also a CFB conversion kit for converting from the air tube to the air bottle. You can also get the air tank with a plenum. Choose between a 300cc and 580cc carbon fiber bottle. There's also a nice selection of AR-15 style pistol grips to choose from. You can choose from a short Picatinny rail or 2 Arca Swiss rails, one for the 300cc carbon fiber bottle or one for the 580cc carbon fiber bottle. Also an extended scope rail available for mounting night vision or larger optics. There are 5 models of the Epic One available: the classic air tube, the carbon fiber bottle version, the walnut classic, the walnut with a carbon fiber bottle, and the walnut with carbon fiber bottle and Arca Swiss rail.
Alright guys, there you have it today for the Epic One from Epic Airguns. Wow, I'm just so impressed with the amount of accessories that are available, as well as how much you can actually customize the platform, whether you're changing caliber or simply want to switch out from an air tube to an air bottle. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.